Ethel. 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 There's you is. Hey girl, how are you tonight? Me, well, Ethel, I'm pissed off as you know what tonight. Oh yeah, I went to church. I did. I didn't have a good time. I didn't at all. Well, you want to know what happened? Well, right now, Ethel, I'm sitting in this preacher's man's office, waiting for him to come in here to talk to me like I'm some little kid, like I'm 4 years old or something. He must don't know, but I'm a grown woman. But I'm gonna try to respect this preacher's man. You know what I do. After why I'm always got to be the one to do something. Why it's got to be Mable all the time? Why can't it be somebody else when it come to you? Cause you know me. Well, let me tell you what happened. I was in service, and service was good and everything. Okay, I'm not even gonna go through all that other stuff. I'm gonna just tell you what happened. Well, they have a guest preacher, and they in revival. See, they had a little revivalist up there, and he's a preacher, and he's a carrying on, and his word is good, and his word is true, and Mabel trying to follow him through the scriptures and everything. Well, they had an altar call where they had the man said everybody get in line for healing. Well, I had chemo today, so being I had chemo, my breasts was a little achy. So I went up there and I told the Lord evangelist, I said, I'd like to have prayer. He said, what do you need prayer for, ma'am? I said, for my breasts. My breasts is aching. I had chemo today. I didn't think I needed to go in detail. And he said, well, I'm a lay hands on you. I said, oh, wait a minute. You gonna do what? He said, I'm gonna lay hand on you. And I said, well, where you gonna lay hand on me? He said, on your body. I said, oh, if you put your hand in my Brazil to touch my breasts, it's gonna be a problem up in here. Did I tell him in the microphone? Well, I wasn't really in the microphone, but the microphone was loud. So yeah, the congregational people heard it. But I was just talking to him, and it was him and I. What made me say that? Because I seen this picture on Facebook with this preacher's man had this woman on her knees, and he took his hand and put it in her Brazil, and he was touching her breasts. And I said, oh, I ain't gonna never have that. So when the man said he needed to lay his hand on my body for healing, I just wanted to make sure he wasn't trying to touch my breasts or go in my Brazil. So he said, okay. He said, I respect that. He said, let me get the usher to touch it. I said, oh, ain't no usher touching my bosom either. That's just not going to happen. I looked at her and I said, and don't you dare try to put your hand in my brassiere to touch my breasts. And he said, well, somebody's going to have to touch your body. We're not going to touch in there. I said, you ain't got to explain it to me, baby. I already know that you ain't touching my body. I said, because before I started coming to church and going to different churches, I said, I told the Lord I was going to lock it up. But I didn't say clink, clink to the Lord. I didn't do that. I went over there to that dollar store, and I got me $1.50 lock that they be putting on them school lockers, and I locked it up. And ain't nobody got the code but me. And I done swallowed the code, and it's in my system. And I told the Lord, I said, Lord, you bring that code back to my remembrance when me and Poppy's get married, so I can unlock things. So ain't nobody touching nothing on Mabel's body. He said, all right, I respect that. He said, well, how about I'll stand from a distance and point my hand? I said, baby, that's fine. Take 10 steps back. And you put your hand up here, and if the Lord, good Lord, can't send an anointing through your hands, then it's going to be a problem. So he took 10 steps back, and he prayed for me. And when I finished, the usher tapped me on my shoulder and said that pastor wanted to see me in the office. So that's where I'm at right now. Ethel, I got to go because he coming on in. So you be praying for me because I know you pray. Just you ask the Lord to watch and bridle my tongue.